us discuss about otalgia. Otalgia. What is this otalgia? Otalgia is the pain in the ear. Pain in the ear. Pain in the ear. Right? This otalgia can be due to local causes. The pain in the ear can be due to local causes, or sometimes it can be due to referred pain. It can be referred pain, right? Sometimes it can be due to psychogenic. That means patient feels as if he has some pain in the ear. Actually, there is no pain, but here psychogenic, the patient feels that he has as if he has some pain in the ear. Clear? So, what is otalgia? It is pain in the ear. What are the causes of otalgia? The causes can be local causes. The pain can be due to referred pain. The pain can be psychogenic. Let's first see the local causes. Local causes. Local causes in the sense the causes within the ear, right? Causes within the ear. When you take the causes in the external ear, what are all the causes? In the external ear, the pain can be due to furuncle. Can be due to furuncle. The pain can be due to impacted wax. Can be due to impacted wax. The pain can be due to photomycosis. Photomycosis can be due to photomycosis. The pain can be due to meningitis bullosa. Meningitis bullosa. The pain can be due to herpes zoster. Can be due to herpes zoster infection, right? The pain can be due to malignant neoplasms. Malignant neoplasms. So these are all the causes seen in. These are the causes present in the external ear. What are the causes? Furuncle, impacted wax, photomycosis, meningitis bullosa, herpes zoster, malignant neoplasms. Okay, these are the causes. These are all the causes in the external ear. Let's see the causes in the middle ear. Okay, causes in the middle ear. What are the causes in middle ear? Let's see. It can be due to ASOM, acute suppurative otitis media. It can be due to Eustachian tube obstruction. Eustachian tube obstruction, right? Eustachian tube obstruction. It can be due to mastoiditis. It can be due to mastoiditis. It can be due to mastoiditis. It can be due to extradural abscesses. Extradural abscesses can be due to extradural abscesses. It can be due to aero-otitis media. Aero-otitis media. It can be due to carcinoma in the middle ear. Carcinoma in the middle ear. Okay. So these are all causes present in the middle ear that can cause otalgia or earache, right? So what are the causes? ASOM, Eustachian tube obstruction, mastoiditis, extradural abscess, aero-otitis media, carcinoma in the middle ear. These are all the causes in middle ear. Now we completed local causes, right? We completed local causes. What are the local causes that we have seen? We have seen the cause in the external ear and the cause in the middle ear. Next, let's see the causes of referred pain. Referred pain. This referred pain can be due to three cranial nerves. Can be due to three cranial nerves. One is fifth cranial nerve. Second one is ninth cranial nerve. The last cranial nerve is 10th cranial nerve, right? So these are all three cranial nerve that can cause deferred pain in the ear. Clear? So let's see each one of these cranial nerve. First one, as I said you, fifth cranial nerve. Clear? So what are the fifth cranial nerve causes? Fifth cranial nerve cause can be due to dental causes. Dental causes can be due to oral cavity causes. Can be due to temporomandibular joint disorders. Temporomandibular disorders. So okay. So all these conditions, that means the causes are disease of dental or oral cavity and temporomandibular joint disorder. These disorders can cause referred pain in the ear through fifth cranial nerve. In the dental, what can we see? We can see caries of tooth, apical abscesses. We can see impacted molar, right? All dental causes. Clear? Impacted molar, malocclusion. Okay, Coastal syndrome. All these dental causes can lead to otalgia. Clear? What these causes refer pain, right? Through fifth cranial nerve. That you have to remember. So dental causes can result in otalgia through fifth cranial nerve. Then coming to oral cavity. So even oral cavity disorder can cause referred pain in the ear through fifth cranial nerve. What are the conditions? Benign or malignant ulcerative lesions. Benign or malignant ulcerative lesions of oral cavity can result in referred pain in the ear. Clear? Then temporomandibular joint disorders. What are temporomandibular disorders that can lead to referred pain in the ear? Bruxism, osteoarthritis, recurrent dislocations. All these things can lead to referred pain in the ear through fifth cranial nerve. Next, cause of fifth, the referred pain through ninth cranial nerve. Let's see. Ninth cranial nerve, right? So how does this ninth cranial nerve cause a referred pain? The cause of this can be in the oral cavity, oropharynx, base of the tongue, can be due to elongated styloid process. So all these conditions, all these disorders involving these reasons can cause referred pain through this ninth cranial nerve. Let's see the cause in the oral cavity. What are the oral cavity conditions that can lead to referred pain through ninth cranial nerve? We can see in the oropharynx tonsillitis, peritonsillar abscesses, right? Peritonsillar abscesses, tonsillectomy, we can say benign and malignant ulcers, ulcers we can say. So all these conditions involving oral cavity can lead to referred pain in the ear through ninth cranial nerve. Here, next moving to base of the tongue. In base of the tongue, if there is any tuberculosis or malignancy, it can lead to referred pain in the ear through ninth cranial nerve. Tuberculosis or malignancy. Then move to elongated stylopus. Even elongated stylopus can lead to report pain in the ear, throat, and cranial. Then moving to 10th cranial nerve. 10th cranial nerve. What are the cause of report pain through this 10th cranial nerve? Let's see. It can be due to malignancy or ulcerative lesions in the vallecula. Malignant or ulcerative lesions in the where in the vallecula, right? Epiglottitis, 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 epiglottitis. Then cause in the larynx, disorders of larynx, esophagus can also lead to this otalgia, right? Okay, and this refer pain can also cause due to C2, C3 spinal nerves. Okay, what are the conditions involving C2, C3 spinal nerves? Cervical spondylosis, cervical spondylosis, cervical spondylosis, right? Cervical spondylosis, injuries of cervical spine, injuries of cervical spine, caries of spine, All these things can lead to referred pain through C2, C3 spinal nerves. Clear? And the last one, as I told you, is the psychogenic. Here, patient feels as if he has pain, but actually there is no pain. We just have to counsel him, right? So this is something about otalgia. At the end of this lecture, what we have to remember is otalgia. Right means right. What is otalgia? It is pain in the ear or earache cancer simply. So what are the causes we can say? Causes in the ear. Then the last one is causes from mouth to, we can say, larynx. So any disorders affecting the from mouth to larynx can lead to otalgia. And even C2, C3 cranial nerves, or we can say in this region, C2, C3 region, any disorders affecting in this region can also lead to otalgia. This is a final point that you have to remember. If you remember this point, then we can easily write the causes of or etiology of earache or otalgia very easily. Clear? Thank you for watching.